And for the first time since the start of the year, I'm going to cover some Emmerdale based news. What is that news going to be? It is Emmerdale confirms 9 suspects for new Joe Tate whodunit. Now, before I read the article, I'll just say Emmerdale is one of those shows that, as much as I acknowledge that it probably is really good right now, it's anytime I've tried to get into it, it's never necessarily stuck the landing. I like the setting, I like a lot of the characters, and I have ideas of what I like the characters to be, but fundamentally, it's not a show I regularly watch, but not because of some misguided loyalty to EastEnders or misguided loyalty to Coronation Street or Hollyoaks. It's just, at this point, each time I've gotten into it, either the characters I liked left, or I just didn't stick the landing. And that's basically it with Emmerdale for me. Like, I think the last time I tried to watch it, I watched a bunch of the Mina stuff. The Mina Jetler stuff, of course. Iconic queen. And I also... I watched like the last month or two before Ethan and Naomi Anderson. You know, Charles' kids. I like those characters, and then they both left. So, yeah, maybe I don't have the best taste when it comes to Emmerdale. But, like I said, I've heard a lot of good things lately, and I think that from everything everybody's telling me, it is actually in a good place. It's pitted Ruby Milligan, and like, she has become a staple of the show and has really been breaking out and probably is one of the best characters on the soap this year. Now, let's hope I didn't get the name wrong. Yeah, it's Ruby. But yeah, it's so from everything I heard, it's all gonna be good. But also, coming from this, obviously I'm not gonna be able to give much detail about a lot of this stuff simply because I don't really know what's been going on. I have a vague idea of what's been going on, but fundamentally, all the details, absolutely not. So, yeah, and obviously, after I do this news article, I will kind of go into my current stance on whodunits, simply because it's been a lot lately. But, anyways, here we go. Alright, Emmerdale confirms 9 suspects for new Joe Tate whodunit. Who has a thirst for blood? Emmerdale has confirmed 9 suspects will be involved in a whodunit regarding Joe Tate. Joe has conned and schemed his way around the Dales in recent months, with several village residents being a victim of his duplicitous nature. Tensions will soon come to the fore as his various secrets and crimes are revealed during Lydia's surprise party at home farm, with the celebratory mood soon being punctured. It soon becomes increasingly apparent that Joe will face retribution for his action. Although it's initially unclear who this vengeful individual is, with the ITV soap confirming that 9 characters could be the perpetrator. Dawn Fletcher has a motive following his affair with Joe, though husband Billy has an even stronger urge for revenge after discovering his wife's infidelity. Adoptive daughter Clemmy Reed is also angry following the breakdown of her guardian's relationship. Will she seek revenge on Joe? The Milligans have their own beef with Joe. After Caleb discovered Joe's guardian angel act was just a ruse for a covert kidney operation, wanting to support her husband, could Ruby be the guilty party? The Dingles also have valid reasons, with Charity harbouring a grudge after Joe drugged her son Noah, which led to a devastating crash of 3 innocent lives. Hot-headed Kane, who has been supporting Caleb and his immediate family, similarly as Joe in his sights. Kerry Wyatt has a growing yearning for vengeance after discovering that Joe was responsible. Was responsible for the crash that led to death of her daughter Amy. Will her rage lead to a dangerous confrontation? Joe Tate's presence at home farm has inevitably reignited old feud. Reads the logline for developments. He's created a raft of new enemies, setting the stage for what promises to be an explosive confrontation. Joe has wasted no time in rustling feathers and fueling dangerous rivalries which have been simmering for weeks. As Joe's enemies converge, and the question isn't if someone will seek revenge, but who will strike first? There we are. Let's just zoom into this. Yeah, so Noah, Carrie, Kane, Ruby, Caleb. Is that Charity? Buzz. Yeah. Billy, Dawn, and the kid that I don't remember the name of. Clemmy. There we are. So, yeah, it's a cool idea. I've seen Joe Tate ruffle a lot of feathers over on Emmerdale, but I just need to kind of remind everyone what happened about 3 months ago. So back over there. Emmerdale exit confirmed in new WHODUNNIT storyline, published 14th of January 2025. This was Anthony Fox, who was Ruby's abuser. All of the stuff, if you don't know. All of this stuff is a fairly big deal. And he was recently killed off. And yeah, just in general, in soap, I feel like, and maybe this is coming from an old man yells at cloud type deal, but there's been a lot of whodunits in the last period of time. There's been so many whodunits. There's been a ridiculous amount of whodunits as of late. Because, you know, we had the Joe Tate one, now we had the Anthony Fox one. We had the 6, we had Who Dies, we have had who killed Rain Royce, we had who killed Lauren, we had, I mean, anyway, that's around 5. That's more than enough. That's more than enough. Who killed Stephen? More than enough whodunits as of late that ultimately who attacked Cindy. There's been so many whodunits. And hey, maybe Emmerdale will do this one properly. And I didn't watch the one earlier, but fundamentally, who attacked Craig, Lydia's abuser, like so many whodunits. When was that? Wasn't it only last year? In October, November. Like, there's been 3 whodunits in the last. Wait, no, hold on. 2023. My bad. 2023. But yeah, it's an interesting time because yes, whodunits, they can be great, sure. But you have to build it all up to be such a high degree where everybody genuinely has a good reason to want to get rid of said character. And perhaps they have been doing it because, as I've said before, not been watching Emmerdale. I've not been watching it, so I can't quantify. I'm sure people in the comments will tell me how the build is or how the build has been with Joe Tate in this situation. But once again, I have to say, I think soaps need to put whodunits back in the box. Put it away under the bed. Let's stop doing whodunits. There's been so many over the last couple of years that we're not reinventing anything. We're not even really doing half of it well. It's a cool bit of sensationalizing, and that was a lot of critique that the Anthony one got because instead of going to jail, he got killed off. It's just been done to death in the last couple of years, and it's hard to believe that anyone will actually do it in the way that it deserves to be told. Like, everybody and it's the thing I've always said as well. Everybody loves a whodunit. Nobody loves the aftermath of a whodunit, because every character starts acting out of character, and they have to act like they know what's going on, and they have to try strongly to, oh, I would never do anything. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Like, you have to really ham up the differences, and you get a bunch of characters acting out of character, and in the end, sometimes the result isn't that great because like, you know, who kills Joel? That one was a Coronation Street one lately as well. And a good one does shock you in the same way, but also it has to make sense. So you don't want to get yourself into a corner. You don't want to get yourself into a corner with this by picking someone so blatantly obvious that no one's surprised, because that's the whole point of a whodunit. A whodunit is initially conceived, and what's supposed to happen is all the viewers are supposed to be like, you know, you're the detective here. Let's get all these red tape and pins on the wall trying to figure out what leads where and why somebody would have done this. It's a cool thing. It's an engaging thing to do. Some people love to figure out just who did it. So it's a really cool plot device. But first and foremost, you need to know where you're going with it. You can't just make it up on the fly, because then stuff that you establish doesn't make sense. You have to have a really strong motivation and really strong verdict as to why somebody would have done it. Or you do make it completely out of left field, and then boom, it works. But people seem to miss the key details of a whodunit. And maybe Emmerdale won't. That's just to say, that's all me yelling at Cloud. I think we've had too many whodunits as of late, and I think they need to stop. They just need to stop, please. Excuse me. So yeah, how will Emmerdale do this whodunit? Who knows? Maybe I'll tune in. I've got Emmerdale loaded up, but I'm currently sandwiching it between Better Call Saul and Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. So, you know what? I'm eating good. I'm already eating good myself. But you know, from what everybody's told me and a bunch of people in the comment section, everybody is telling me that Emmerdale is actually really good right now. So maybe it's time for me to indulge, but probably not ahead of the whodunit, because I wouldn't know what's going on. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comment section down below. I've been Ash from Watching Walford. Thanks for watching. Make sure to join me the next one. See you then. Bye bye. Bye. Bye.